Hey guys, what's up? AJ here, back with another video. It's been a long time, almost 2 months now. So a lot of it's happened, and basically why I haven't been uploading videos. I graduated college, got a new job. I'm transitioning jobs right now, and I went to a YCS and a regional. My car is a mess. Yeah, you know, whatever. Anyways, I'm here to talk about my YCS Hartford experience because even though it's way past what happened, I still want to show off what I played, just talk about it a little bit. So basically what I played was Swordsoul Tenyi, basically a generic deck, but with a Crystron engine. And it's got its ups and downs. So we add one little brick into the deck, which is Crystron Sea-Tree, and it adds a bunch of fun little interactions to play around things like Token Collector and Dimension Barrier. The unfortunate thing is, at the YCS, I didn't get to really show it off all too much, other than like round one where I faced a relatively rogue deck, which was Crystal Beast Tri-Brigade Albaz, but like, it really didn't get to perform as much as I wanted it to. And that's just solely because it never came up, or it just never had the line to go into it. And it's unfortunate, and I really wish that was my real big wish for the YCS, is to be able to show this off, to show you guys something cool, but whatever. We're going to show you how it was anyways. Honestly, there's a couple things I would change about it. One is just not playing it really much without Barone. I don't own a Barone, so I was kind of like, you know what, we're going to go into this having fun because I don't want to spend $150 on a single piece of cardboard. And you guys probably are like, whatever, but like, money is money, it's hard to come by. So even though I'm playing Swordsoul and it's not a budget deck, it's just like, yeah. Anyways, for my matchups, I played round one Crystal Beast Tri-Brigade Albaz, which is what I told you guys earlier. Round two, we played Despia Branded, which we lost game 3. Can't do much about that. They opened gas, I didn't. Round 3, I faced blind second Swordsoul Tenyi. They opened gas again round 3. Couldn't do anything about that. Round 4, I faced Dynamorphia, 2-0 them. Game 2, I just completely opened gas and Red Reboot, so he just kind of like loses there. Round 5, I play another Tri-Brigade player, but like, they're coping, whatever. Round 6, I faced Sky Strikers. I 2-0 them, surprisingly. I don't know why everyone had such a hard time against Sky Strikers this format, but like, I don't know. And then round 7, I lost to Brave Tenyi because I completely threw the match, and I know I threw the match because my next 2 cards were Evenly and Ecclesia, and I could have broken their entire board because I had Dark Ruler and Talents. As you can tell, I was not in the right mindset for that round, but that is what it is. Honestly, the deck performed pretty well, judging that it made it 7 rounds and could have made it longer had I not completely messed up, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's get on to the deck profile. Before I get onto the deck profile though, I would like if you guys could give me a like, comment what you think about the deck, your thoughts on if it's worth it to play the Crystron engine, and make sure to subscribe for more content in the future. Anyways, now we can get onto the deck profile. Alright, so we're going to go through the monsters real quick. We're going to start off with the Tenyis. So we've got 3 Adhara, which is amazing in this list. 3 Ashuna, which is basically alright, and 3 Vishuddha, which has board broke so many boards that it's almost unfair that it exists. Next, we're going to show off our hand traps of 3 Ash and 2 Droll, and then our 1 tech of Crystron Sea-Tree, which is the entire reason behind this build, because you can play this off of Hulk and then Synchro Summon on your opponent's turn, which is the entire idea of playing around Barrier and Token Collector. It was my little fun idea. Didn't come up as much as I wished, but it does come up and it's really nice. But yeah, that's it for the Tenyis, hand traps, and other guys. Let's get on to the Sword Souls. So first off, we've got our 3 Ecclesia, which is pretty standard. I think anyone playing less is kind of dumb because they don't like going second and they don't like seeing their names. Like, who cares if you open multiple? It's a tuner and you play through Token Collector. We have Moye, which is just such a good normal summon. It's literally better than Engage, honestly. Then we've got 2 Tenyi. I also think if you play less than 2 Tenyi, you don't want to win, because this is single-handedly the best card to draw anywhere mid or late game. After turn 1, this is the best card you ever want to see. So, like, I kind of want to play 3, but it's unrealistic to be playing 3. It's just that good of a card. For our level 6s, we play 3 Longyan, because standard. And then my little tech is Chunjun. This boy has never failed me. I honestly love him so much. He is such a good card. He's basically Heavenly Dragon Circle if you play that for your Tenyis. He helps you dodge hand traps, but he counts as a Swordsoul name, and he's also a big beat stick to beat through things like Token Collector. If they're already on the field, you can just tribute and chain to the Token Collector your token and beat over it. This thing plus Adhara is also a remove 4 cards from your opponent, because you use him and Adhara go into a Synchro 7, go into Yazi. His effect in graveyard triggers to banish 1 card in the field or grave. Then Yazi, pop 1. Then Yazi, summon Tenyi from deck, or Moye if you have another name in hand, you can do that too. But Tenyi is going to get you to banish the Chunjun or Yazi or whatever, summon a token, and then go into Boxia to spin 2 more. That's 4 cards. And then Boxia can also trigger reviving other things. It's just an insane going second card in general, but it's also just an insane thing to go first, dodge a hand trap, and then summon a Synchro 10. And this is why, also another thing why I wish I had Barone, because this just helps you go into a free Barone right away and be able to continue your play even through that. But yeah, I highly recommend trying Chunjun. For our spell lineup, we play 1 Summit. This is the same reasoning as Tenyi. You want to see this anytime mid to late game. Recurring your cards is never bad. And honestly, the 1 brick, while being a Swordsoul name, is not that bad. I think it's mandatory. We play 3 Emergence, which is pretty understandable. We play 2 Cycle, mostly because we don't want to see 3 or multiples. It's not a name or a Swordsoul card or a worm, so it's just basically useless if you don't open Tenyi monsters. Extenders, 2 Desires, just understood. Like, it's a good card, and you don't care if you banish things. It's never really done much. It's made me banish all my names once. Not really actually all my names though, but like a lot of my names. But And then for going second cards, or even going first, we play Talents, because we like to play through hand traps, and Chalice, because we like to play through things like Token Collector in the main deck, because I have PTSD from Dragon Link. But yeah, that's going to do it for the spells. If you guys have any questions about that, just comment down below. I will be happily answering your questions. Finally, for our traps, we've got 3 Imperm. Same reason as every other hand trap, and 1 Blackout, because Blackout is just a broken card. That's it for the main deck. Alright, for our extra deck, we've got the following: 1 Chenying, 1 Qixing Longyan, 2 Chichao for our Swordsoul monsters. Then we've got 1 Draco Berserker, 1 Boxia, 1 Chaofeng, 1 Yazi for our other synchro monsters that are typical. And yes, that is Alti, Yazi, and Boxia, because I've had them for years. For our Tenyi links, we've got 2 Monk, 1 Shaman, because that's all we can fit. If you couldn't tell, this list is really struggling with the extra deck space, and that's one of the things I don't like about this list. but it's also a really fun list, and I was going to the YCS to have fun, basically, so, you know. For our Hulk engine, we play 1 Hulk, 1 Shooting Riser, 1 Powered Insectron, and 1 Crystron Phoenix. Basically, these 2 get into Crystron Phoenix or your Tenyi. If I had Barone, I would be also being able to get into that, but I played Draco Berserker to respect Therion's matchup. Powered Insectron is a really funny card because on summon it's a mandatory. It can't be destroyed this turn, really, by card effects or battle. And you don't take any more damage, so you can solve for time theoretically and tie out games that way, or win games that way if you needed to. Phoenix, this card is really good, and I want to try incorporating it into more lists. This card is literally a board wipe for Sky Strikers, for Dynamorphia, for Eldritch, for any control deck. If they set 5, you can go into this, summon it, and literally banish all their spells and traps. It's really nutty, and it's a really good card, and I want to try incorporating it more, but you need these 2 essentially. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. And finally, for the side deck, we've got 3 Dark Ruler No More, because we have PTSD from Plant Therians. And this is just a really good card in general. This beats Fluwandereeze very well. I proved that the other day by baiting evenly and then forcing the Apex Avian and then activating the Dark Ruler and going full combo on them. It's a really good card. I think people should definitely be playing this. We play 2 Twin Twisters because we hate back row decks and we hate Fluwandereeze. We play 3 Day Barrier for the Mirror match and the Despia match and the Punk match. We play 3 Evenly Matched. We just generic removal. And this card is really nutty, just in general. Destroys Brave decks. And, you know, this would have won me the round 7 of the YCS had I been not stupid. We play 3 Anti-Spell Fragrance because we like to shut out Despia players and Fluwandereeze players and anyone who relies on a spell, basically Sky Strikers. And then finally we play the 1 Red Reboot because we're sackers and we like to draw random one-ofs. But yeah, that's the side deck. Alright, last few notes about what I would change for the deck. I would probably be playing Barone if I could, 100%. There's no reason why you wouldn't. It's a good board breaking card, and it's a good just setup card in general. I honestly would probably cut Chunjun down to 1 in this specific build. In most of my builds, though, I will play 2, because 2 Chunjun is just a good card. Other things, I would probably... Honestly, right now I'm not playing the Crystron build further on, but as far as I can tell, it's not as clunky as I make it seem, because it's also really good extension if you can to get a Dark Chowfang lock. There's a few specific hands it requires Summit to actually achieve, but if you can do it, you can basically FTK the Despia players, and that's just really good in general. Otherwise, I think the deck is honestly really solid. My side deck, I have no complaints about at all. My extra deck is just really tight, and that's just a pick and choose sort of situation. If you have any ideas how to cut down the extra deck, mostly the Hulk engine itself, please let me know, because I would definitely like to get it more consistent with the Phoenix, but not necessarily have to rely on going into such a big engine in the extra deck, because I feel like that's where all the utility, and not all the utility, but a lot of the utility of the deck is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions like the 100 times I've said it this video, please do comment down below. I will answer you as soon as I can between my work, of course. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, I just wanted to say one last thing. If you want to check out one of my more popular videos, that would be the video on the left. And if you want to check out one of my more recent videos, that video will be on the right. I will see you guys soon. Peace.